Ooh, it's day 67, and time again to weigh in. How are you doing? Well, Audrey in Trenton, New Jersey, has lost 13 pounds. Yeah, Audrey! And congratulations to Barbara in Charleston, South Carolina, because she has lost 60 pounds. And Debbie from Anaheim, California, that's too thick. Debbie from Anaheim, California has lost 56 pounds! Whoa! Hey, since you're here, look like it looked like it this time. Whoa, look at that! Pretty cool work of art by knitting. I'll keep knitting scarves hers in no time. Yay for us! All of us! Now let's continue to knit it the better. I can continue knitting in a scarf. The better. Hopefully this could be so cool. Every single pound loss is a reason to celebrate. So you can see I do a lot of celebrating. I love to swing. It's so relaxing just swinging back and forth. A great stress breaker too. Now maybe you don't have a swing in your house like I have in my home, but I bet you have mood swings. Remember in the 70s you could actually buy mood rings and mood watches, and they'll change color when your mood change. That way you could keep track. And we all know people who are moody. You never know how they're going to be. Maybe this even describes you. Everyone has mood swings to some extent. It just wouldn't be normal to stay in the same mood all the time. After all, our whole planet has changes in mood. Just look at day versus night. Well, the ocean has high tides and low tides. Then there's the moon, which is probably the cause of it all. How often have you blamed your behavior on the full moon? When the moon is new and like just a teeny toenail hanging in the sky, you're expected to act normal. But if you're acting weird and it's a full moon, well somehow you're always excused. So moods and mood swings, high and low, are part of our everyday life. I mean, take this scenario for example. You wake up in the morning and you feel just great. And something happens. Like a car cuts in front of you on the way to work, or all the traffic lights are red, or you spill a little coffee on the outfit and you just got out of the cleaners. You know what I mean. A zillion things can happen in the day that can change your mood. From good to bad, mad to glad, happy to sad. It can happen the other way around too. You get a bit on the wrong side, but then a friend calls and cheers you up. Or you get an unexpected check in the mail. Or maybe you get a parking place right outside the market. And before you know it, you're smiling at traders and whistling as you go along. You can have mood swings for lots of reasons. If you have to be on medication, it can sometimes change the way you react to things. And of course, there are different mood swings that are caused by food. I don't have to tell you how you feel when you have too much sugar, or chocolate, or even coffee. Too much food, period, can cause a terrible mood swing. Sometimes it's hard to know what came first, the food or the mood swing. Because if you're really feeling down and sorry for yourself, or very alone, that's the kind of mood swing that can often lead to overeating or right now binging. And sometimes, when you're feeling fantastic and everything is great, that can also lead to eating. Because you feel like celebrating. And to you, that always means food. So when mood swings up and down can be brought on by lots of different things, even the chemistry of our own body. They can also start a spiral of overeating, which keeps it going in circles. Now you've been followed these tapes. I hope you have. And I hope you've been using your deal meal long enough to know that food doesn't fix anything. Not in the long run anyhow. It can't solve your problems. It doesn't make a single thing in your life better. In fact, too much food does exactly the opposite. So next time you're upset about something, take a deep breath and make a conscious effort to find a solution that doesn't involve food. And next time you're feeling over the moon about something, remember there are other ways to celebrate than FOOD. Oh, one last thing. You probably know which foods specifically trigger your mood swings. If you don't, start keeping track. You'll find out soon enough, and when you do, just stop eating those foods. When you have a mood swing, your body is telling you something. Don't ignore those messages. Learn to work with your body and not against it. And if you feel stuck and it don't, just remember, the day always follows night, and a low tide is always followed by a high tide. So just as spring always follows winter, there's a good chance that your gloomy mood will be followed by a more cheerful one. Keep reassure yourself that it's normal for feelings to go up and to go down. It's just not normal to try to fix your moods with food. Don't ever think that food is going to get you in a good mood. If you're having a mood swing, face it, confront it, question it, and solve it. But leave food out of it. It's just not going to help. And I'm going to keep swinging.